All right, guys. Welcome to Adventaria Ascends, episode 13 on Friday the 13th. And it's a full moon.
Woo!
And we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
We're all gonna die. This is like the best mixture of all things.
This is exciting. All right, guys. So last week's episode wasn't live. We had Sean Schimmel on. Sean was an amazing guest, the voice of Goku. And Lucario.
A million things.
A super special character showed up in the middle of our campaign. Not going to give you any hints or anything.
Two of us want to know.
He's not he's not a Saiyan.
Correct. You're not incorrect. Right. So check out last week's episode. Going forward, all of our episodes will now be on YouTube as well as podcast format. So it took us a little bit of time, but you know we're not.
It's ever evolving.
Yeah, it is constantly evolving. When we first started, we really weren't in a studio yet. So just day by day, week by week. Patreon's up, guys. We're working on tiers. That will be done this week. And after that, we're going to go straight into just some crazy shenanigans. Woo! We're going to have
I feel like we gotta put our hats
some extra guests.
I do that. I put my hat backwards because the lighting. If you have your hat forward, I wear my hat like this usually, but if you have it like that, the lighting ends up getting shadowed over your face. So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys will notice, there's a few people that aren't here tonight. Garrett Gunn is down in Texas.
He's in Texas. He's at Christopher Sabat's house. And he's they're doing some recording stuff in his studio. Great. And I think they're just chilling. Yeah.
So he's down in Texas hanging out with Chris Sabat, who's going to be a guest on our show eventually. We don't have an accurate time yet, but he will be coming. Sean kind of alluded to maybe coming back and playing again.
Yeah.
I know he had a blast, and we do have some other guests that we're working on getting in the studio and lined up. We have a couple different podcasts right now. First, we have Dad Bods and Dick Jokes with Garrett and Travis, and it's hilarious.
If you're down all the walls,
bring a sense of humor,
and not your kids,
Big facts.
But it is pretty funny. We also have Dungeon Apes, which is hosted by Travis and myself. And last week we had a wildly uncomfortable episode.
It was great.
It was a great episode.
With green toothpaste.
Oh man. With Wadey, Travis' significant other, was our special guest, and so we might continue to incorporate guests on our D&D podcast, Dungeon Apes. Sometimes it's about D&D in general. Sometimes it's about Adventaria, and then you know what, Travis? We also have an esports little segment that's going to be coming pretty soon.
I'll make that. Esports.
Esports, League of Legends, Dota 2.
Overwatch.
Studios. We will have a multitude of shows. So if you guys haven't checked out our YouTube channel yet, Average Apes, check it out. We're going to have a lot of different content coming in the future. We have Inside Average Apes, which is your guys' new web series.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you get to follow, cool. Basically you get to follow us around in the store just with normal everyday stuff. A lot of people want to be here that aren't here, and so it's kind of a sneak peek as just what daily life is like here. Some days it's actually pretty much every day is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every day is really loud and a lot of fun.
Pure hilarity.
And sometimes just things happen in here that just no one would expect. So that whole series is basically just me trying to
that you guys
capture that over the internet.
Basically see like a lot of the same characters here in this show.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
this is a really cool place. If you guys live in the NorCal area and you haven't been into Average Apes comics and games, please come by in Anderson. It's a blast. I'm usually here on the weekends. Travis here always. Tiger's here a lot. But the shenanigans are great. We're going to do some one-shots of Vampire the Masquerade and some other things we're going to work on. Just some different kind of games. But anyhow, let's get into the action.
Okay.
So I'm going to recap last week, then we'll do introductions, okay?
Okay.
So last week, you guys finally started the venture to the continent of Youngcrook, okay? Upon arriving on Youngcrook, you guys were shipwrecked, okay? You're basically marooned on this island you know nothing about. There, you met a sorcerer by the name of Yarg, who had actually just came from another dimension and ended up with you guys on this island. You guys traversed through it, fighting off a multitude of creatures until you came across a giant you weren't sure you could defeat. Yarg called upon a different character that I will not name for copyright reasons to come down and assist you guys with slaying this giant. But upon doing so, awakened a much stronger, deeper giant. This giant fled after this mysterious figure, and Yarg was caught up as well into this dimensional rift. You guys now stand alone, battered, worn out, among a sinking sun into the horizon. Wind beginning to pick up, but still fiercely hot and dry. And that's where we pick up after we do introductions. Words, they're hard.
We'll make it's
Big.
I'm Drew Silva, your host and dungeon master.
Hi, I'm Trevor, and I play Arvos the Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Sean. I play Doothmere Lothbrok, a paladin. Dwarf paladin, sorry. Words. Alright.
Words.
and shall we introduce?
Yes, we have a new permanent player. Woo! This is do you prefer your full name or just
Absolutely.
DP?
DP is fine.
DP.
Yeah.
This is DP, and she's been here at Average Apes for quite some time since I first came in, helping out in the store, and showed an interest in playing, and we could use some diversity. So I said, yes, please come join us, and finally,
Women.
she has the time.
But
So-
I'm still terrified.
It's okay.
They'll be good.
Sorry, we were all
all right.
terrified.
Yeah, it took time for everyone to gel in. So
Imagine
DP,
being
thank you for being here. We're excited to have you aboard.
Hooray!
Welcome.
Yay, DP.
Trying to sneak around in a.
So she's gonna she'll introduce her character as a character when she introduces the story, right?
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
So,
DP
hold
the
on
person
now.
is here.
DP the person.
We'll see who else joins us. Okay, and then we have
The one and only.
My name's Taggart. I play Tinderous Ignis, better known as Lux. I'm a Tabaxi rogue.
You need a patent.
my name is Travis. I play Joe, who
10
can't
fingers, dude.
get the shit out of his
I used
bots.
to do it.
I play Yoamutsu, the Dragonborn Druid.
Awesome. All right, guys. So, the dust
So we don't have it.
settles. You guys feel a sense of confusion. You guys feel incredibly overwhelmed by what has just happened before you. You look around and you notice that in this massive shift, entire forests have been depleted, shattered, smashed, reduced to splinters around you.
I was on the top of a tree.
The tree you were in went down.
Ground now.
I'm well aware it went down.
It went down real quick.
Oof.
The three of you look around, catching sight of one another. Doothmere, Lux, Mutsu, still clutched around your chest.
Necklace.
Yeah, almost suffocating you. Terrified, you can feel his shivers.
Did that just happen?
What the fuck was that?
I really hope we don't have to deal with that.
I don't even know where to begin.
What happened with y'all?
Who was that he summoned?
Don't
He
forget,
comes back.
don't forget that there's still a giant, bud.
Where's the giant?
The giant is still walking
Where is
around.
he?
The hill giant
It's still there.
that you guys begin to look for under Lux's instruction is seen wandering off in the distance,
I was like,
completely unfazed by the chain of
I
events.
think he's gone.
Shadow of the Colossus?
all right. I am trying to fight nothing else.
Little character reference.
You guys notice that in the shuffle and chaos,
Here's the first
Lashin,
that we came into.
Anna,
We're this tall as he.
and Hammond
This was
are nowhere to be seen. It is now just the three of you, instead of the six that originally arrived on this island.
Four of
it
us?
was like
It's three of
Arvos
you.
isn't there yet.
Arvos is not there yet.
It's just us three now.
Remember, you guys saw
right.
Arvos'
Yeah.
ship
Okay.
marooned upon the shore when you arrived on Yom Crook.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was quite the series of events when we got here, guys.
It's kind of just continuously been a series of events.
Good news. We got a clear path to the nearest city. There's no trees or anything else around.
Did
Yeah.
anyone see what happened with Lawson?
I did not.
No.
Hammond?
I was more focused
Seen
on
neither of
the...
them. Last
giant
time I
god
seen
guy.
Hammond, he was trying to do what that other god
Yeah.
was doing.
He was screaming and yelling.
Then he passed out.
Yes, I don't know after that.
Maybe look for drag
Is
marks.
he buried?
Look,
That may be very...
we should probably look for them, both of them.
Can I roll a perception check?
Please do.
Saying, are we all looking for them?
He just asked, so go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna just keep standing here.
13 plus. Do I get anything on that?
Yeah, plus your
Proficiency bonus?
perception. Nope.
Oh, perception.
So
Perception.
look in your perception. It should be down there. I believe it's
middle.
your
So
it's
15.
15.
Yeah.
You do not see what you're looking for, but instead, you see some sort of burrow seemingly unearthed by everything that had just happened. And out of it, you see
Oh my god, more of these stupid things.
Is that a fucking giant spider?
as
It's the things that attack us the first time. right?
arms, furry, come out
Oh,
as a
no.
humanoid creature steps out with 6
I'm so glad.
bright, golden eyes, pinchers snapping,
Is this a
green
fucking spider
ooze
person, dude?
sort of falling
Yeah.
out.
I'm having PTSD over here.
Okay.
I'm missing an
Oh
arm.
my.
bit like that.
Hey, it's chitness. That's what I'm doing right now. Taking a chitness.
You see as
Shit in
not
these pants.
one,
in these pants. Yeah.
not 2, but as 3 of them climb out. They begin to
I'm gonna go
Do they
talk
look
to one
threatening?
another.
Do they look threatening?
By the way they're beginning to spread out and flanking you,
Okay, I'm gonna
they
start.
do.
I'm gonna
Go
start-
ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh! 17.
19.
Oh, wait. That's 5, 4. Right
Oh.
I said that one and then rolled it.
Plus 4.
Plus 5 and 17.
All right.
So I got 21.
25 to 20.
25. Me, 21.
I got 23.
Oh, nice. So we have Lux, then Yo. Let's see. Let's roll for them.
I mean, it's.
Okay. Next up, what do you have?
14.
Awesome. Doothmere.
Punched out
And
my
then
bow, I have no idea how to
all
use.
3 chittens will go last. Okay, I need everyone to put a D4 of their color on the table.
You're not here.
So again, blue means it's still alive. A red skull means that the creature has been.
This is number
killed,
3 though.
Is defeated. Okay. So
This is number 3 of 3 though. Just so as long as we make it
3
kind
of 4.
No.
3 of 4.
No. Last
4
week
encounters.
we all agreed that because you had knocked the thing off that it was 3.
4 encounters. All right. So now, Lux, what would you like to do?
Yeah, we're fully dead. I'm gonna dip out 60 feet into the flatness where I had just walked from.
Okay, and you do so. Go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead and move your piece in the area that you would like to 60 feet. You guys watch as
like-
Lux
out here.
looks at the chittens,
I ain't fighting these things.
looks back at you guys, looks back at the chittens, and dips. Next up, Yo.
I'm gonna take a few steps back
Okay.
and drop my remaining call traps in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead. And then go ahead and... Oh, I don't have my markers on me. We'll just... Do you have a...
The red dice again.
do you see if the expo's over there?
Yeah, they're right. I can see one right there.
Yeah, if you want to grab me an expo real quick, and I'll just kind of mark that on our map. So viewers at home, we actually have a grid in front of us. So we kind of use that for visual representation for the players of just kind of what's going on. This is you?
No, I'm here.
This is you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so
I have no more
Eagles
call
fan,
traps.
yes, Chris Hicks, I am. All right, next up is Doothmere Lothbrok. Comrade, what would you like to do?
Back to back. Mono e mono.
Yeah. I'm gonna retreat, and I'm gonna have my battle axe drawn.
Okay. So as you guys retreat,
I can go 60 feet.
go ahead and decide to move forward. As they do, they're going to move into striking range. Now, what do they have to do when they roll through your Caltrons? Do you remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I just know that it does damage to them based off of.
I believe
I can double check too because that's cleric.
Your druids are on the table behind you.
Here.
They are. I just can't.
So before we get to that, this first Fae that has Chitin that has not been obstructed is going to take a multi-attack. So it takes 3 swings with its dagger at you. All right. So
That's what I did.
let's go.
I wasn't gonna
4,
leave him to die, dude.
Yeah.
Like what? Like thanks.
8,
Even if I was there, we're gonna die. I
4.
can do 2 damage
So,
with a dart.
Chitin comes in. 3 of its 4 arms agged with daggers. Comes in snapping in, throws a swing, misses, throws the next swing. You dodge under it, and the third one comes down, and it looks like it's for sure going to impale you. You block it away with your hammer. You have it yet? Okay. We'll go with the attack first, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So it's going to take 3 swings. Will a 15 hit?
My armor class is 13.
Okay.
I have a 16. What did they roll?
Not much. And then in that 20. Second one misses. All right. So it's going to rush in, clicking before you. You notice as a thick green bile comes trickling down its pincers as it snaps towards you forward. The first dagger makes contact, slashing into you for 4 points of damage. The second dagger misses as you recoil away from the first strike. And the second dagger, which was a crit the third dagger, which was a crit by the way, pierces you for 6 points of damage, sending you staggering down to a knee.
So, from what I remember of Caltrops, I believe it was 2d4, and it reduces their speed in that range.
Okay, so the first one's going to take 3 points of damage. Mm-hmm. The second one is going to take 8 points of damage. So the first one made through the caltrops just fine. The second one struggled. But he's still going to attack and try to add some pain back to you. Let me make sure they have, okay. So 1, 2, 3, and one's taking 8 points of damage. One's taking 4. Okay, so the third one's gonna come in, rushing as it stumbles through the caltrops, prodding and scratching up its legs. Sort of snaps out, and because it's so distracted by the pain as it steps through and gets cut up, its daggers recklessly get swung at you, none quite finding their mark. Lux.
A shoot from a distance.
Okay, go ahead. Which one are you shooting?
Let's go with this guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. Just 1d20.
18 and it's a
Oh,
D8.
okay, that's your day. Perfect. 18 for 8.
Yep. 18
right.
plus 7 because I'm proficient.
15?
What was that? Maybe there was something in the fridge.
All right.
There go Bongos.
So 8 points of damage. And which one did you say you hit? Okay, so that one hits a bolt right through its chest. It sort of snaps back as it staggers. It looks severely wounded. All right, next up is Yo.
So,
Maybe I'm far away, but I'm still
as a last-ditch effort, I'm going to cast... What do the cubes represent for space here?
5 feet.
5 feet. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and cast Thunderwave right here.
Okay.
It's a little bit back behind. It's a 15-foot radius.
Thunderwave explodes from you, though. I'm pretty sure.
sweeps out from you. Each creeper.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Fuck. Then I can't do that.
Hey, yeah, just mirror.
You would hit him as well.
Yeah, I would absolutely hit him as well.
Depending on what
Then, gosh, I'm just gonna use my my force weapon. The thing I'm not sure if I'm actually calling it the correct thing. Where I call lightning from myself.
Okay.
Not call lightning,
This is
but
breath.
my breath.
Oh, your breath weapon.
Yeah,
okay,
my breath weapon, yeah.
So your breath weapon, lightning, I believe, is a line.
Yeah, it's a
not
line.
cone. So okay, and which target are you hitting?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with this guy.
All right, so go ahead and roll a dexterity hit.
9.
9. 9 does not hit. As you begin to sum it up, and the chitin, sort of realizing what you're about to do, sort of ducks away, almost instinctually, like it's seen your kind before. All right, Doothmere, you're up.
All right, I am going to attack this guy, and I'm going to try to chop at his lower arm, and I'm going to try to like chop it off.
Let's see it.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
It's instantaneous. It just deals an extra 1d4 for a minute, which is 3 rounds, right?
3 minute is 10 rounds.
Oh, it's 10 rounds.
Yep.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. 19.
19.
Damn, son.
Is that cocked?
It was.
Roll again.
19.
Okay. That will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 7, 8 plus 5, 13.
13. Now, go ahead and roll a d20 to make sure your spell goes off as planned.
That's right. 18.
Okay, so it does. So 13 points of damage.
Killing of them all, dude.
It's that first one. Okay, and you strike it, and it's a solid strike to this chitin.
Do I chop its arm off? I tried to chop its arm off.
You're not
precision
able
strikes,
to.
right?
Not
Yeah.
quite, but you do impale it pretty good. So much so that it sort of
There's no like precision.
It's
things.
becomes rapid, as almost as if it is some sort of adrenaline or hyperventilating rush. It's green sort of bile just spitting out uncontrollably from its mouth as its arms, because of the impact, almost seem to lose control and begin swinging wildly about in all different manners and directions. Next up are the chitins. That chitin is going to summon up what little control it has left and attack at you.
I thought that was going a different direction.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, what the because he's summoning right now.
Summons from the deepest, darkest
20.
realms of
Bahamut.
That's 6 and 2. So its first strike will land extremely successfully as its dagger just finds you in the right spot and hits you for 6 points of damage. The other 2, though, because of its current condition, sail widely over your head and out of control. The next chitin
I'm so
is
glad.
now
You're
going to
dead.
take 6 swings
Oh,
between
6.
the 2, 1 and then the other at you. Does 11 hit? What's your armor class?
13.
13. So the first one misses. It misses wildly again, and it misses wildly a third time. The next one comes in behind it, though, and begins swinging. One of the swings does make contact, as does the second.
He did.
So you're going to take 3,
Does anybody have any?
5 points of
We all have a
damage
senza beam.
as you head down to the ground,
5
Full heal,
unconscious,
Negative 4.
for the third time today.
You can get one.
You feel yourself fading in and out. All right, Yo is actually, or Mutsu, is actually going to muster up some courage and lash out at its attacker as it watches you fall to the ground, seemingly upset. And it does, striking one for 3 points of damage as it sort of steps in and grabs a bit of its neck, sort of that artery right behind there, and rips as green pus begins billowing out. And the chitin that was already heavily damaged staggers forward and backwards and falls to a knee, and then the other knee, and then it's clicking, stops as it thuds against the ground. Go ahead and flip that far one to a skull.
Is that a skull?
Yep. All right, Lux, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the middle one because he's laying down now.
Okay.
On the ground. Shoot it.
Go ahead and shoot.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Yep.
So then
Yep, that hits. Now
for
go ahead and roll damage.
2.
2 points of damage. All right.
D8. Think.
What about your, plus your
That's not
dexterity?
much.
Your dexterity, right?
No, no, not with a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And it doesn't add proficiency bonus for it, right?
No, not
Literally
on
just-
attacks.
literally
Just
just like-
on the attack roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 points of damage come
Yeah.
flying in, and it does. It sticks it as the chitin sort of steps back with the bolt in it. It doesn't look too terribly damaged right now,
At least I'm doing stuff.
but yeah, it's
Better than the last.
it's more of a fight than what they bargained for. Yo, it's your turn. Go ahead and roll a death saving roll for me.
D20.
Yep. 11. It passes.
Cool.
Go ahead, Doothmere.
All right, I'm going to obviously strike this guy again. Try to clutch this out.
Clutch it.
Clutch it.
That looked like a clutch out. That looks like
14 will hit. Go ahead and roll
Alright.
damage.
that looks like a clutch out. Turn away, dude.
You must have rolled.
7.
7?
7 sounds good, bud.
That's pretty good.
That's I got 1 on both my
Yeah,
damages.
that's-
That's only 7 because they're plus 5 on my strength.
Doothmere. Tell me how it goes down.
It was like it only had like 3 health.
So I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna have my arm tucked tight, and I'm gonna do an underhanded sweep and just catch it right in the chest. Right now, right where the gentleman's would be. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right in the boys.
Yeah.
Just like
Right in
last
the
game when he
boys,
kicks him
right.
in the nuts.
Yeah.
And it goes
Right in
down.
the boys, dude.
Now,
Trying to cleave him.
the third chitin.
What's up?
What's
I'm real tired of these damn
Eyeball
Is he
Yeah.
dead? Is he dead? Can I
Yeah,
flip
Yeah,
it?
that one's dead.
Alright.
It is
Gang, gang.
high or low. This
Low.
will be the most important call you've ever made.
It's low, Drew.
What?
It's low, Drew.
That's cocked. I'm going to re-roll. It was a 99.
Well, that's fine because it was cocked. This is a low roll, Drew.
It's a 92.
Oh, fuck.
Never mind. He did.
He's about to summon.
God damn it.
This is a 15 or higher. You will have an opportunity to give me Yo's last words.
Okay.
It's a 2.
Woo! Shit!
You are prone. The chitin swoops down and stabs you with the dagger for 2 points of damage. You're not quite dead, but take a -2. Once you get to minus your current hit points, you will die.
Oh, okay.
Now-
Yeah, I was like,
When opponents, when you are prone, you are down,
health.
and an opponent has an attack over you, I will give you 2 different chances to survive what in 5e could be a critical kill. Okay? The first one is I will allow you to call high or low, and I will roll percentile dice. If you are correct, it will not attempt to kill you. If you are incorrect, it will attempt to kill you. Not always, but mostly. If it attempts to kill you based on the armor, the class of the monster, I will make a DC 15, which is a very difficult, with no modifiers. That means he had a 75% chance to survive what would have been a killing blow.
Woo!
Gross.
D&D. Alright,
Spicy.
next up
heat. It's me.
is
That was heat.
Lux.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot it.
I'm shut.
Like the
14
game plan.
plus 7,
That is.
and I do 1 damage. Pink.
Alright. This one sort of
didn't
glares
try to
off.
aim.
You see the bolt fly in and sort of kind of hit the
gets
back
him.
of its neck, and just kind of an abrasion. Just not abrasion. Sorry.
That's more of a.
That works.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's an abrasion.
That'll work.
It just kind of like.
It does. Just kind of takes a
run
little bit of the
burst or
hair off. Next up is Yo. Make a death saving roll for me. 3. So take a -1 to your hit points. Doothmere.
Alright.
Somebody throw him a beat.
I'm at 24, by the way,
Gonna come over here.
for my negative health.
Try to save my boy.
You gonna stabilize him?
No, not in the middle of a
you're gonna
fight.
fight.
What
Okay.
the
I'm just making sure.
Band-Aid!
No!
Go ahead.
Wait.
You touch me, I take your
No.
ankle.
He can't.
Wait.
He can't. He
Go
can't.
ahead.
Oh my
Roll
God,
to
I
attack.
can't even do the timeout. Time
9.
out. Time out.
9 will not hit. All right, it is the chitten's turn.
Holy shit.
Higher or low?
Can I be standing over him?
Nah.
You did not move last turn. You just stepped over. Higher or low?
That's like.
Low.
I moved him over.
Slow, Drew.
It is low.
Oh yeah.
All right, the chitten
Wait,
turns
is low
its attention.
lower than 50%? Is
The
that
guy that just attacked him, I would hope.
And as it looks over it will take
like
3
beans.
slashes. The nat 20.
I like
15.
beans.
Does an 11 hit?
15 nor 11 hits.
Okay, so the nat 20 will hit. Okay. So
16 armor class.
for 6 points of damage.
That's fine.
As it sort of slices across your midsection.
Chink.
I'm kind of hurting right now, but
All right, next up, Lux, you're up.
I'm literally on half health, so
Help
Keep
me!
shooting. Keep
You're
shooting.
60 feet away, bro.
Dash back.
dash forward.
No.
Did it in one dash. You're like dash attack.
7 to 5. Bad math.
12.
Yep.
Your arrow. Right over the top of it.
Sense of me could have went.
Yo,
Saving throw, my
That
guy.
was not,
saving
man.
throw.
You jumped.
Take another point.
You jumped back and
damage.
shot. You could jump forward and save my fucking
I didn't
life.
jump back.
Next up
I
is
jumped
Jupiter.
back, waited a full turn, and then shot.
13.
I can't.
Said I could be alive right now.
Yeah,
I
13.
can't do 2 actions.
13.
12.
Just misses. It's a 14 AC.
Okay.
You're not supposed to tell us that, right?
Attack
That's a
back
7,
at you.
shit.
A 6. An 18 will hit,
18 will hit.
and a 19.
19 will hit.
Oh my god.
As he steps forward and slashes you for 5 points of damage. As one slash comes in
5
and
altogether?
digs in, yes. The second one comes right across the top of it, slashing again as you begin to
I can't
feel
do 2 things. I can do 60 and just stand there.
just damaged, hurt,
I would already went into
terrified.
rage right
Well, I'm
Lux.
sorry you're not here, you big dummy.
It is your turn.
Can you help? Like, can you do something?
Like the guy
you're
who's
literally-
taking damage.
Sensu
I'm sorry, the guy that's
I
standing
can't
over.
throw a sensor beam 60
They
feet.
did it and hit.
No, you
they didn't
cannot.
match.
No, you
cannot.
cannot.
And
Go ahead and
I
roll.
can jog up and be like, hey. And that's all I can do. I can't feed it into
That's
his mouth.
fine.
I'm a
At
shoot
least
at
get
him.
up there. 2 turns, you could be helping
and
me not
6.
die.
So
yeah, I
that
hit
will
him.
hit,
Yep.
and you do. And this bolt comes in and hits him square in the chest, and he staggers back. He sort of looks at you.
What is going on? In
What's up, man?
If he takes his eyes off me, is that an attack of opportunity?
Roll.
Just saying.
I'm good.
Good. Doothmere, you're up.
He took his eyes off me, I should get an attack of opportunity.
Attack. Let's see what you got.
Come on, fam.
Digital.
You won't.
You're still doing your spell thing, right?
14.
14 will hit.
What about that spell thing?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to hit. I haven't been able to hit him, so it doesn't matter. And I have been rolling it with the
Gotcha. I'm on.
you know.
I remember my first table.
We need killing.
7 to 10, 15.
Tell me
Get
how it goes
wrecked,
down.
son.
Yeah.
Tell me
I'm gonna
how
come
it
in and I'm gonna
goes
try to-
down.
You come
I'm gonna try to do the same thing, but I'm gonna full on just cleave this thing in fucking 2 from the bottom up.
You
as high
nut
as I
shots,
can.
bro.
It's all about those nuts.
It's all about
Nuts.
under, dude.
Yeah, I'm short, bro.
He's under, dude.
I'm under, yeah.
Tell me, what man have you seen walk away with no feet?
And then I'm assuming because I'm not tall enough, nor probably strong enough after
You mean
my
these ones in my
recent injury
back?
to get it all the way through, so I'm gonna get it probably up to like right into his chest cavity, and I'm gonna just have to sit there and tug it out.
It gets flipped up like.
You do so. You
Just
guys
cover all its entrails.
You guys all right?
are out of combat. What are you gonna choose to do?
Out of
I'm
combat.
going to immediately
Got 6
search his bag, find his sensor bead.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll a d20 and see if you can find it.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Just don't roll one.
20, bitch!
He knows what you're looking for.
Yeah, I know how to do
Raises
it.
it with his thoughts.
You find it right away.
Got it. He just scrolls through your list.
So go ahead. Go ahead and grab them. Okay.
Skyrim style.
Wait. Go ahead and grab
Feed
him.
it to him.
Wait, how are you feeding if you're
He's
holding
having
him
double
with
his mouth,
one
just
arm?
throws it in the dungeon.
Nub it in with
Cure
the other?
all of your wounds.
No,
How
don't
many
hold him
sensor
with
beans
the
have
nub,
you
is
taken?
what you thought, dude.
I didn't go down the second time. I went down centipede. I was up, and I took a lot of damage right off the bat, but I didn't go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing stuff,
Go
Sean.
ahead and
with your
put
head on a nub.
2 hash marks on your page somewhere.
For 2 downs.
No, for 2 sensu beans.
Oh, for 2 sensu beans. Okay.
We all have one, right?
What does that mean?
At least us.
No, yeah, 2 taken.
He's eating too, so is there supposed to be side effects?
That's how it is in the show. You can only take so many before your body starts going out.
Okay.
So
It says
Now-
in the original Dragon Ball you can take like 3 or something a day.
we,
Oh yeah.
as you're up, sort of back to life, sort of gaining consciousness, you guys hear the
What?
thundering of clicks.
God damn it!
You guys understand. If you don't move, and if you don't move quickly,
I'm gonna eat my sensu bean real quick.
there may
I'm only at 9 points of health.
Give me out.
So
Go ahead, mark it off
Give me
your
out this
inventory.
whole game. I haven't touched a single time.
cool. Give me it.
All right,
No,
go ahead.
big ups.
And what are you guys gonna
you,
do
bro.
as you guys hear?
I can run.
I'm running.
Do we perceive the direction? Do we perceive the direction?
Where
You guys saw the burrow in front of
Oh,
you.
so that's
where they came up.
Okay,
from.
so that
Yep.
we know.
But we know they're coming from that. Like
You
we can
hear the
deduce the
clicking
sound.
from the
And
burrow, correct?
Where? Okay.
Come to me.
So this is out of character.
Yeah.
The last.
People to come to me.
So we had what's her name with us, right?
Anna, she's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
So do we perhaps did one of us see what direction she headed off in?
No, you guys were
She just
pretty
visits
captivated and sort of mesmerized by the fight that was happening before you. Your perceptions always drop to a -1 in that fight, actually.
Okay. Do we at least know the
literally
general
didn't look at
direction of
anything.
what way we were going beforehand?
Not a clue.
Yeah, because everything's been
Decimated,
completely
yeah.
decimated.
You guys don't
Looks like
even
a
know
different
what way
planet.
the beach you guys came from is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How?
Because everything is different. Everything.
He like
is
just.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, the guy.
No,
okay,
you guys,
the
you guys
original
came
giant.
through some
in the
mountains.
island.
So the original giant that we found, he was like this big,
We were
and
on the
the other
beach. I
giant we
ran
found
into the woods 60
like
feet.
this.
Stepped on a giant.
We moved. Well, no, we started following you,
after
and then
the
we
fight-
got the kill giant.
Things you guys got moved and hit all around.
Yeah.
Things
Because
moved.
I was like, we were literally standing on the beach.
Plus the guy, the big guy that came in, he was like this is us. Here's that guy.
Yeah,
Like,
and we were like
he
moving away,
yeah.
and he moved a bunch of stuff and blasted us further.
yeah, no, we.
All right.
So we're like in the middle of the island now.
We don't know.
So the first chitin, you see his arms beginning to emerge. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna turn around and run.
We're running.
Running.
Come to me.
All right.
Running his direction. Yeah. So like the
So,
chitin
you
versus-
guys
There's
run
no woods around, right?
until you hit a wooded area.
Thank
It
God.
is at the beginning of a descent up what appears to be a mountain. So you guys run in and begin climbing through the woods. The forest is dense. It's thick. It will take some time. You guys begin to climb and climb and climb. An hour goes by, then 2, then 3, then 4. Taggart, high or low?
Well,
Everyone takes 1 point of exhaustion. So exhaustion, all of your rolls have disadvantage until
bullshit.
you're unexhausted.
You know what the sense would be, man?
You guys go for a few more hours.
Oh, we're still running.
High or low? It is high. And just when you guys think you're about out of energy. High or low, Travis?
Hi.
It is high.
Hell yeah, boy.
You guys begin to hear
Yep.
something in the clearing next to you. It's a grassy meadow, and through this meadow runs a creek. You guys are incredibly parched. Your rations basically been ruined. Nothing looks as mesmerizing as the water before you. But you guys hear something emerging from the other side of this meadow and the other side of the creek. You see a familiar face. Arvos. But alongside Arvos, what do they see, DP?
describe yourself.
Okay, an Aarakocra named Petey, who is, well, hold on, I'm ready. A female Aarakocra, blue eyes, gray and white feathers, about 4 feet tall.
Okay.
You sure like me?
They only go to like
Hell yeah,
tall.
dude.
Okay. So,
More people with stats.
you guys emerge from the clearing. You do not see these guys on the other side sort of hiding in the woods.
Because I'm dumb?
It's because I'm done.
All right.
Huh?
Roll for charisma. Oh, shit. Negative 12.
Hey guys, moving things. You guys moving. Guys moving.
Can I check for magic?
Detect magic?
Detect magic?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, at this point, Yo is completely exhausted. I see what looks to be exactly what I would want, water, and I'm exhausted. I see a familiar face and a creature. I'm detected for magic.
Roll with disadvantage.
8. Oh, disadvantage. Should I just gonna get worse than that? 1. Why not?
Oh my god, no. Dude, you got
You have
Tourette's?
no idea. But
That wasn't a spell. Oh, yeah, it was.
you did realize that when you went to detect magic because you were exhausted, something else happened.
God damn it.
But not one on spell, yeah.
God
Who's to your left?
Who's to my left?
Yeah.
It's just us two. Or no, there's 3.
There's 3 left.
Shit.
I'm on the outside. No one's to my left.
Fucking replying.
Okay, so who's on your right then?
I'm thinking about it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Duke. He's gonna be away.
I'm gonna be like way off.
Dude's mirror.
It would only make sense, yeah.
Hey, bud. Dude,
Doothmere. You're sort of just sitting there, hanging out. And all of a sudden, you fall asleep and hit the ground like a stone. So loud that you two hear a sound, but you don't know who it is or what caused it ahead of you.
Hey, ahead of them is us.
Ahead of what? They're already on the other side.
You heard,
You guys can't
what
see
you
us.
heard was my head hitting a rock and breaking the rock. My head is undamaged still, by the way. That's just how hard my head is. Yeah.
So then hearing that,
Stonehead.
I'm gonna get up and start walking down the creek then.
Towards the sound?
Yeah, towards the sound.
Okay.
Follow him.
All right.
Whatever.
So go ahead and roll a perception check. So what you'll do, DP, is you'll roll a d20, and then you'll add your perception, which is your wisdom modifier. Were you able to write in the modifiers? Did you find that?
-1. Let's go.
What's your wisdom?
6.
Did you use
18.
18?
Yeah.
So you're going to add a +4 to that roll.
In the top, yeah.
Ooh, that's fuck, she's smart.
Yeah.
So look
got
at
a
your
20
roll. What's your roll?
dexterity.
10.
10 plus 14.
Smarty.
You see 2 humanoid figures sort of hiding. One is a tabaxi, which you've seen before.
Okay.
You are familiar with some of the tabaxi tribes. Another one is a dragonborn, which you've only seen a few. There are some on the island, but they're very, very reclusive.
That's me, dude. What up, girl?
Damn, girl.
So that is what you see.
Okay. You get him out now.
Cat break.
Pardon this interruption as we pet a cat.
Cat break.
Oh, look at it.
What the hell do we bud here?
Hold on.
So what was he doing again? Sorry.
So he's sort of
I got a 6.
meandering around, but he's about to walk directly towards them. There's still a creek in between you guys, but I mean, you guys are going to walk right past their point.
Okay.
I have so many questions for this one right now.
So I think there's something up ahead here. It looks like a tabaxi, but I'm not quite
What's a
positive.
tabaxi?
Well, they're like a cat.
A cat? Wait. Jeez. Why does that ring a bell?
I love it so much.
How far are they?
They're across the creek over there. It seems like they're hiding from something.
How big is this creek?
It's about yeah. I mean, it's like
feet on the ground.
it's like 7-8 feet wide, but it's like a 1.5 feet deep.
I'm gonna turn to it and I'm gonna swan dive into it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and take 6 points of damage.
Oh my god!
as you hit hard.
Can we go ahead face first so he smashes his face and puts his face up even more? Makes him even uglier?
I mean, yeah, you've got some massive hits to the head.
Yeah.
On his face.
There's some major face trauma just now, dude.
We all get to hear this, right?
And yes, and so do
What
other
was
things.
that?
Other thing.
I have no idea where I'm at this time.
I just stand there looking
He's
appalled.
knocked out. He's almost dead.
I'm not dead. I'm at 29.
God damn it, dude.
Okay, all right.
But now
You guys, what are you guys choosing to do at this point? Yeah, you've kind of made
So much has happened so very quickly.
I would assume we're probably just talking about how he's asleep now.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, but you guys just hear
know
all
what
this commotion.
happened.
You guys just hear all this commotion.
What is going? What?
I don't know what the hell that was up the screen, but what are we gonna do about this guy?
Oh, he'll be fine. He's just taking a little nap.
Can I hear yo?
Are we?
Yeah,
Are we trying to run?
You noticed there.
From
You
it, or are we
noticed
trying to run
there.
towards
You!
Almost.
You!
What do you mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like, is he laying down in front of them?
Almost.
Because I might trip over him trying to give these two a hug.
Go ahead and roll a perception for me. Again. As you watch these three begin to talk to each other. 8. You don't notice the dart flying out of some nearby shrubs towards Arvos, hitting him in the back of the chest. 17 will hit, right?
Oh, damn, yeah. I'm 15.
As you take a 1d4, so 4 plus.
Man, you really have to kill this thing.
Oh, so go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Our last encounter?
Or, yeah. So, Constitution plus Strength, or
No, just your Constitution saving throw.
using the modifier, though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are your savings.
15.
You are safe, so you are not poisoned as the dart enters.
Ooh, thank God.
Oh, good thing I don't even have to
Wait,
worry
it
about
hit me in the
those.
middle of my back?
Immune to
Yes,
poison.
you guys look around,
Ooh,
and coming out of
Stony.
the trees behind you and across the creek. So you're across the creek from them. So I need a die, by the way, from each of you guys.
Relax, buddies.
Die, by the way.
We
Join the
have
club, man.
this creek, right?
Great.
So, which color are you?
She's
DP?
She's the clear
So
one.
you're right here.
I'm orange.
You guys are over here.
Blue.
This is me. I'd probably be laying in front of them. Laying down in front of them.
Make the dice lie down.
And I need, let's see here.
This guy, dude.
Hear me out. It's on a 1.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, it's like this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Fuck you, Drew.
cute.
You're just like,
That's fucking cute. Here, why don't you take my two? You need more?
Yes.
Stop.
You see
Let me just add 14 more dice to
what
the
you know to be deep gnomes. Not terribly terrifying creatures, but they
They're
get
what?
together in packs. Dark gray deep gnomes.
No.
Gnomes.
Oh, dude, I will
Hostile?
fuck these guys up, dude. They're my size. Wake
They
me
get
up.
together in packs.
We
And they're
can't. You're just out naturally.
pretty
No, unnaturally, dumbass.
pretty solid
No, we don't know that.
when attacking in packs. Individually, not too terrifying. Go ahead and roll for initiative, everyone.
ding, 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 ding.
I got a 20. So 25.
5.
Alright, so 25.
She got a
What's
2.
your initiative?
Yeah.
Go.
4, 3, 2.
4, 5.
What's her initiative?
This is plus 2, so we both got 4.
15 to 20.
I got 25. Not 20.
10 to 15.
I'm Stevie.
Oh man, alright, so no. 8.
Wait. Oh, I'm
5 to 10.
I'm about to fuck somebody's day up.
I got 5. Oh, you gonna do
Man,
it, right?
okay. So we have,
really impossible.
and 0 to 5.
Me, Dad.
Everyone, what'd you get?
4. She also got 4.
Number 2.
Okay, so we'll go
2 plus 2.
I'm not the only one. Challenge
and then
at the
yo.
table.
Alright, or not. Yeah, yeah.
Dice
All right,
emoji.
Lux, you're up. What would you like to do?
Dash away.
No.
So,
Nobody-
your DC
nobody-
to wake up. Hold on. Your DC to wake up is DC 15 or higher. Just a straight 15
No
or
ads.
higher. No ads. At the end of every round, you will get an opportunity to try to wake up. Spell fumbles suck. All right, Lux, you're up. What do you want to do, man?
They haven't actually officially taken a turn in the battle yet, have they?
Oh, they did. They shot me in my back.
Not
No,
yet.
because we rolled initiative after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That initiated the start.
Oh, that's
So it's level 3, we can archetype out, right? Like an assassin?
So first of all,
Or do we have to do that, like actually sit down and do that?
Well, you should have taken your archetype at the start.
Well, no, but I only have like
Okay.
one additional thing,
Yeah.
which is assassinate.
Okay.
They haven't taken taken a turn.
to make a single
and
melee
yet
weapon attack.
I have advantage on all my attack rolls
Bonus
against
action
my
until you
enemies
do
until they take a turn.
Yep. And their next turn.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to. Can I see any of them?
Yes. So all it'll do is, because you guys are exhausted, is it'll just cancel out your disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Because then I'm gonna
So go ahead and roll.
shoot. Yeah.
does that work for me?
And then it's a
No,
D8
because that's
crossbow.
archetype. Yeah.
14 and 7, so I hit
Yep.
for 2.
All right, for 2 points of
one?
damage. Yeah, which
let's
one?
just go with the farthest guy now. Think.
Oh, dude, you took the middle, dude.
All right.
Trying to come at Bird Lady, dude.
All right. So,
It's a critical hit, by the way.
so it's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were bleeding
So,
out, and I can provide assistance.
Once they see the
I can
hit,
guarantee nothing.
the deep gnomes take a minute. They sort of look at you guys, look back at each other. They realize that the two they were stalking before, okay. But now, that number's multiplied. They see 4 of you. You see them sort of dip back out and dissipate back into the woods. You're out of combat for now.
Is this a guy? Or is that just a dice that's nearby you didn't see?
Oh, that's a dice that's nearby me. I didn't.
I was like, are we not?
I was thinking the same
Took
thing.
that shot, I was
that
like,
back, by the way.
after I took that shot, I was like, wait.
So,
What's going on?
PD, you know that these gnomes,
Keep that in mind, everybody, by the way.
they usually
If I go first.
always stick to their prey. So even though they've gone, there's a good chance that at some point they're going to return.
Oh, honey.
So, like, when he tells you that stuff, that's your personal character knowledge. You have the you have the choice whether you can tell us.
Feel you.
Okay.
Because technically, we don't know that.
Yeah, it's just you.
Well, I can move and like.
Yeah, no, we're out of combat.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
just cross the creek glass.
Okay, yeah.
Because you can fly as
Yeah,
much as you
I'm
want.
just gonna go over to you
She
guys.
can't fly.
No, I can't. No,
Chicken hop. Like,
You took her flight away?
right?
She's currently injured.
I am.
Oh, shit.
So I scurry across the small
Time
creek
back.
over there to you
I think
guys.
you were shot, bud.
Something in the back.
Pretty sure you got shot, bud.
Something in the back.
Arbos, come here. Come here.
Okay.
Level up.
Do I have this in my inventory
No,
now?
dude, that was
Start?
Yes, put it in your.
an idol.
Got Arbos blood on it.
Instantly kills him. It's got poison on it.
I didn't do it.
It was out of character.
It's instantly dead. It's like the keel's over. Done.
Same as me.
Arbos!
So do I
not
get
a
to make a
friend.
saving
Who's
throw now, or
Okay, go ahead.
like when do I get to like?
When am I gonna wake up?
Arbo! Choose me.
I'm literally just picking him like, wake up.
Wow!
You good
You're
now?
still
I'm
fast
out.
asleep.
So,
So
Arnold's really nice to
I don't
see.
know what happened to you guys, but some crazy stuff happened to me. I don't know who's after me, but somebody's after me. And, I have this splitting headache because I cannot wrap my head around how this little bird picked me up off the ground and flew with me.
I think part of that was because you smashed your head into the ground, Arbos. It was you, wasn't it?
No, this was early. This is how I met this one.
Okay. But your face, are you okay?
What's your,
Oh, that's fine.
What's your
That's
name?
natural looks.
So, is she a friend
What's
then
her-
you're saying?
What's her name?
You guys, she's standing right there, you guys.
We're still.
We don't know you. We're not like
What's your
conversing with you.
Petey. I've told you many times, but you keep forgetting.
Hi, PD. I know.
I'm Lux.
It's a cat.
Yeah.
But you seem cool, so.
I mean, I'm used to your kind. I'm from around here.
I'm around here, but
I'm from around here, bud. Listen up, bud.
This is our friend Doothmere. I'm gonna
I can't do it with this side. I only got 2 fingers. on this
smack
side.
him to wake him up.
Does it work?
point of damage.
It's killing him. Trying to wake him up.
2 point of damage, but does not wake him up.
What I want to know is that bullshit.
Are you sure he's not dead?
Who's not dead?
He's just like smashing you. Like, oh.
I don't do that. Just one smack to see if it would help.
For 2 damage.
So Doothmere here. I
for smack.
don't know what's going on with
Punches in the
Doothmere.
face.
He's your friend, correct?
He's usually much more lively than this.
Something happened. He just all of a sudden hit the ground.
Is he missing an arm?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
he lost
Long-
everything they always noticed.
Long story short, he was attacked by a spider.
Much like his arm, it was longer, and now it's shorter.
Spiders are very delicious. I love to eat them.
I think you and me feel greatly. So Mutsu jumps off. Mutsu jumps off and lands in front of her, and then does that kind of thing where like almost like dogs pointing when they're sniffing towards something, but they don't want to like commit to it. She's like,
Did you bring me back any feet?
What is your pet doing?
I'm gonna check my bag.
This is
and
Mutsu.
nothing because all I have
he's
on
just
me is
checking
my
you
great
out.
axe.
He wants to see if you're cool or not.
Well, I'm gonna try to pet him.
Okay. Mutsu's usually.
Yeah, you do so without issue.
Okay.
You pet him.
I was like, animal handling.
Oh, he likes you.
Is that
I'm like
This is like
looking around.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to wake up. 7. Damn it!
This is a hard spell.
Bullshit.
Hey, the real, like, only true way to wake you up. I don't know that anyone would ever catch on to it, so I'm not doing that. So just be happy you get the 15.
Hold on. Got an idea.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm not doing it as a joke.
Okay.
So,
Don't buy it, baby.
where's Hammond?
We
don't know.
Oh no, this is bad.
He, along with Anna,
The last time we saw Hammond, he was screaming.
came here with us. We met up with a hill giant. We were venturing with another traveler, Yogg. And yes, he was wonderful. Strange but wonderful.
Oh.
But he called forth what could only be described as a god.
He was blue.
What?
He called upon this god to save us from the hill giants.
Oh no, no.
And then-
makes sense. Never mind.
Another much greater hill giants came.
Is that what's making the ground shake?
Yes,
yeah.
I would imagine he did a lot
There's
of
like a
damage to the forest.
16-mile radius that's just clear cut, bro.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh boy. I'm gonna lean in and like to those two only and like look over at Petey. And I'm gonna be like, did you check the whorehouses though?
We haven't got that far yet, bud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We just made it into the woods here.
he disappeared. Anna's gone. Yogg vanished into the sky.
Poof. With
This is literally
Yeah, it's
like
crashed. Yeah.
this is all so much at one time. I'm literally starting to stare at.
Almost. Listen, it's okay. But the matter at hand is
Go
It was a
and roll.
lot. Come on, wake up, bud.
You guys can continue to talk.
the matter at hand is we were running from a threat. Have you seen these spider men? We only barely just survived them.
Yeah.
I have not seen these, but I'm gonna tell you right now. If we do, I'm running. That's scary. That's
They are scary, Arvos. They're spiders.
What sound do they make?
Like a click.
Ow. Ow. Nope.
Yes, anyways, we're exhausted. Can we get some water?
Rude, sir.
I don't mean to be rude. I know we haven't seen him in a long time, but
Roll some next to a crit.
I do
That's
have
what I
I do have
mean.
a water skin. I have one of them.
We're right next to a creek.
that's what I mean. I mean, like,
Oh,
I mean,
that.
can I like?
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I get some water?
Slap you through. Come on in.
Me and Mutsu go over to get a drink out of their creek.
Careful, right? So you don't
Yes,
fall in.
I don't
guys
jump
are-
in. I just
you
go to
guys
the
are-
side.
You guys are still
When did it become
hungry
a
though.
creek?
We're still hungry though.
You guys aren't thirsty anymore. You're not parched, but you still have an exhaustion because you haven't rested.
I'm sleeping,
and
dude.
you have not
I
ate.
don't know what you're talking about.
This is not a.
Sean's
It's
getting
not a
great
pleasurable
rest.
Can we
sleep.
take a long
This is
rest?
nightmares. No.
Nightmares, dude? Son of a bitch.
Roll.
Go ahead and roll.
Dude, I'm using that. The old metal.
Go. There you go.
Petey.
18!
There.
I woke up.
You wake up in a cold sweat from terrors.
To the beer.
Hey,
To the beer's here.
Hey! Welcome to the land of the awake.
KGB brethren.
Oh, good, he's not dead.
What's going on, guys?
Are you okay, buddy? I'm over at the creek, just like shoveling water in my mouth. Mutsu just has his whole head in the water and just blow.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna
guys.
see him shoving water into his mouth, and I'm not gonna say anything to anybody, and I'm just gonna crawl over to the water and just stick my face in there and just drink.
It feels incredibly refreshing. The water is actually cold despite the hot temperature. It's not muggy. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like it's almost from a geisha. It's just so perfect and pure, and it really hits the spot.
That's some crystal, guys.
I'm gonna walk over.
Oh, it's so
I'm gonna pull out
good.
my Stava stolen cup.
Nice start, stolen cup. Good form. Good form, bud.
Because I've got like a pack of like 6 stolen cups.
All right.
Do any of you have any food? I'm starving.
I don't. I ran out when you got here.
Arvos?
No, some crazy stuff happened, and I don't have anything except for my axe.
You're a bird. Can you like fly around and see if there's anything we can hunt?
That's rude.
There's bugs all over the place.
Bugs? Petey! Petey,
It all
Did I
makes
just hear you
sense.
say bugs?
What she was doing.
This is PD, by the way. She's a.
I'm sorry.
And also,
this whole time I didn't know if she was real or from my nightmare.
she's real. She's here.
She's a real
Friend of
person.
Arvos.
She's a real
Here's Arvos. Friend of Arvos.
person.
Arvos, holy shit.
She somehow carried me.
What? Hold on. How the when the fuck
Wait,
did you
what?
get here?
Yeah, why did she carry you? From where?
What's going on?
No, I was saying there's just random things happening, and I was just walking, minding my own business, and next thing you know, there was a bunch of.
Real life.
Do it again. No?
You can tell whatever if you remember, but I haven't seen
In real life, he doesn't remember.
You don't remember in real life what I told you.
Probably not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Make it up, roll it, dog.
It's so real. Man.
Arvos, why is she picking you up? What's the problem?
I'm pretty sure I was being chased by orcs. They started yelling at me. I started running. They started shooting.
Shooting what?
Bow and arrows.
Did they strike? Are you okay?
Not their bows, but like more like their arrows were coming at me.
He's obviously.
No, one kind of got me in the back a little bit. But I don't know what happened to it because when I woke up,
You woke up, so you fell down? You just out?
I don't know. I just remembered running, something hitting me, my legs getting like this weightless feeling, and looking up and seeing PD.
A 4-foot.
I
bird
saw him
picked you up.
running away from these orcs. And I, with all my strength, I tried to rip him off of the ground and to fly him to safety. But I did end up hurting my wing in the process.
So you
That's why she's following me.
I wanted to make sure he was okay, since it seemed like he couldn't remember anything ever.
Damn it.
Well, thank you for saving our friend.
He's a pretty.
I tried
good guy.
offering him bugs, but he didn't want to eat them.
Petey,
She said they were organic. Not doing it.
And
it's
also,
the gluten that gets you there.
not to break up this little reunion
Yes.
and him coming back from the dead,
I mean, I was just sleeping, so.
He's pretty damn close.
those gnomes that we saw, they're not scary, like one or two, but as a pack, they can get pretty scary. So we might want to.
But it seemed like they ran off.
They keep an eye on them.
So
At this
they're
point-
not done hunting. Is what
Damn
you
it!
said.
I was.
At this point, Starfall is beginning to
Happen.
Where do we even?
slowly illuminate the sky as Adventaria's 2 moons seem distant, not as luminescent. Continue.
I would like to roll a perception check. Just for surroundings.
Go for it.
At number 5.
Well, you're surrounded by woods.
Nice vibes.
There's a creek, a glade. That's where you're at.
I'm gonna start.
The sky is not blue at the moment.
Are you sure we want to be here? I mean, she said that these gnomes track our location. Do we really want to be where they just found us? I think we
What
should.
happened to the cube?
The cube? Oh, yes! I don't know what happened to the cube.
I think it's in your bag, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. I think you should check
Reach
your
into
bag.
your pocket. Oh, this would be messed up. The call of a lifetime, high or low?
Low.
So 15, it's low.
Oh
You
my
have the cube in your hand.
god! Yes! No way right now.
We talked about this and fucking it was for yes. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, thank
So I guess wanna pop that bad boy open or
Should we just
Wait,
different location?
this is a nice open clearing. What better
Before-
location is there?
we do so. Do we remember the way to close it?
Oh, do you remember the
It's
spell?
a keyword, and you guys all know the keyword.
Okay. I was like, I was like,
I really do think we should change our location. Follow the creek upwards.
Okay.
okay.
A little further away.
So you guys are choosing to travel in the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just off the hill a little bit, essentially. I just don't want to be right where we were.
Yeah, right where we were
Like, we don't
shot
have
at.
to, drop the porta fort and be like,
Gang, hold up.
Okay, so I got a question out of character. So since
Yeah.
we're all right here, me and PD came this way towards them,
Yes.
and they came this way. So we met at the creek, and now we're going this way with
Funny
them.
story.
Correct.
should I get to her bed?
She was eating cardboard.
So
earlier.
That's fine.
you guys begin to walk to your perceived left. You don't know what direction it is. You guys do not have a compass.
I just said follow the
You
creek.
guys are walking
Upstream.
from
Yeah,
where
upstream.
Yes.
Does this seem like a better location?
Did anybody know what?
Oh, you guys aren't in the location yet. You guys are now
We're on a
within
place
the
called
thicket
Dome.
of
Okay.
woods again, walking alongside the
homeland.
stream.
Okay.
As you guys venture, you guys begin to see just numerous critters and animals sort of getting sips of water at the
Paul has
creek
dark
bed,
vision.
seeing you and sort of taking off.
You don't need torches and stuff, right?
What are they really?
Or
One,
should we
two.
pop torches?
It should be a fairly lit sky with two. Are the moons out? Like the moons are up.
Yeah, but they're
Are
not
they
very
out?
So I have dark vision. I can see.
Yeah, I also have dark
I
vision.
believe all of you have dark vision.
Yeah, we do. Besides Arvo.
We're all weirdos.
We're all oddballs.
He's just kind of bumbling around behind us.
Oh, come on.
You've stumbled in the
Take
creek,
a 14 damage.
39 times in this small travel. Not hurt, but you just stumbled in. There's water. You're soaked.
Negative 40
You're
damage.
uncomfortable and soaked.
Just dead walking.
We're literally just dragging.
Just every couple feet, you guys are like, Armos, are you okay? He's like, yeah, and then
Boom.
At least I know where I'm going.
We got you, buddy.
you
we got
finally
rope?
make it up. You can see the creek sort of
Hold my
goes
tail,
up, not quite a waterfall, but these little areas where it elevates up and big boulders, rocks line up this little ravine. But upon that ravine, it looks like there's a fairly large open scape and clearing. You guys just have to climb up it.
Would it be best to put her
Is there
in
an
a big
easier
open
way for
clearing?
me to climb up it? Do I see an easier path for the fucking one-handed guy? That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I asked.
No,
do you
it
have
is
rope?
going to be a struggle
Does
for
anybody
you.
have rope?
I have a grappling.
I have some rope, yes.
We just have him
Well,
around
do
me.
we?
I'll climb up.
Do we want to just set up here?
At the base?
We don't need to set up there, do we?
You guys don't have
now-
enough. You guys need
Well, now hear me out.
Oh, we don't have enough for
12
clearing
by
here.
12 by 12 by 12.
Oh, it's up there is the clearing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was clearing in
I was
there.
gonna
Nope.
say, hear me out. That's like building a porta fort.
Well, they're
high ground.
disgusting. I'm just gonna start climbing. There's no
Go ahead
other
and roll an
option.
athletics check.
All right.
That's with
Him.
He's climbing first.
With your strength.
Oh, with strength.
my athletics and my strength together is 14
Wait.
plus 15, 30 something. Because
What? How's that work?
That's
it would be-
29, dog.
No, yeah, 29.
You don't get to add them together, dude.
No,
No.
okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
no, it'd be 15 plus 7, which is 20.
22.
22, yeah.
So you You managed to get up there without too much issue. I mean, they're large boulders. It's mainly legs anyway. Hand stabilizing you. You get up upon this clearing and you see the stream, and it continues and runs into a large gushing river. But you're in a very open, planed area, probably 100 yards in each direction before it goes back into dense forest. And you have a good view of tons of mountains strung out, sort of like a funnel, to one incredibly large mountain.
I'm just standing there in awe of this mountain because
it is pretty awe-inspiring.
Well, and also like it would remind me of my homeland too, because the mountains of my homeland were gigantic.
That's correct. And this is bigger than any mountain in your homeland.
Oh, dude, then I'm full shooting right now for this mountain. Okay,
so
I'm just dumb arm explodes, dude.
All right. You guys, what are you guys doing back down at the bottom?
Climb up.
Does this look good? No, we're down.
Go ahead and everyone roll a strength check.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that has roll, guys.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I got a 7 in athletics. Like, why am I not doing more balls back?
You guys are all climbing up, and you guys are sort of struggling, but you guys managed to get up there.
The one dude makes it easier than the rest of us.
You're about all the way up to the very top.
Oh, it would be the very
which is only about 20 feet up.
Oh, it would be the very top.
But you sort of feel comfortable.
Huck the cube.
And you hear Mutsu give out a light cry. And he slides off the back of your shoulder. And you reach down instinctually to grab him. But as you do, you lose your footing. And you slide down to 26 and take 2 points of damage as you hit the base. And you notice that Mutsu has passed out from exhaustion.
Mutsu!
But as you hit the base, something weird happens.
Weird's happening.
There's an item in your possession. When this item makes contact in your pack with the hard stone, a flash hits your eye briefly, and you see a dragon falling from the sky in pain, stream of blood descending from it. It's all you see, and you feel a sharp pain in between your temples.
What's head? Is this a vision he's having?
Somewhat.
Okay. You can't see this then?
No.
Obviously, okay, yeah.
You guys climb up and join the others without issue after that.
You alright, bud?
Did you?
I'll be fine.
It was quite the fall you took there, bud.
I'll be fine. Here. Shall we lay up camp?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Actual Port style. I throw it like 10 feet.
This is the first time you guys have actually utilized this.
Yes.
So this thing. And you see.
Too?
No, it sort of comes with like a cat in the hat style.
Yeah.
Pops, you know.
Yes.
And you guys see in front of you
I love that movie.
small tower of what would be a fortress, like a fort. It is just 20 by 20 so 20 feet wide, 20 feet deep. Okay, and it goes up into the air. There are 2 levels. It's about 28 feet. Each level is about 14 feet. And inside the door, it's magically protected. Only those that it knows as its owners will be allowed in. And once you're inside, there's nothing in there. Nothing. Okay? Everything has to be provided by you guys. However, there is a fireplace, a hearth that you guys can put some wood in to create a fire. And
Do I have wood?
I got bedrolls and blankets.
And other than that, you have a fortified, protected place. You guys enter.
We have all of our gear still.
PD, you have to be invited before you can enter. As you step forward, and sort of bounce back like there's some
Shit,
sort of
my bad.
invisible force.
PD, come in.
You may enter.
And as he says that, you may walk right on in.
So this is... I don't know. Somebody explain.
I'm gonna go find a room and I'm gonna go pray to my god about trying to find Fionin.
So there's only 2 rooms. upstairs and the bottom stairs.
All right, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and pray to.
So you
my
begin to
God.
pray, and as you do, quietly, you hear a. As you hear something outside.
I'm going to run downstairs and rush over to the door and open the door and look outside.
You see your goat.
Yes!
Nonchalantly standing out in the
thing
field.
you can say to him is, "Hey, goat! Hey, goat!"
Just gnawing on grass. Gnawing on grass.
I'm gonna rush up to him and give him a big old hug.
As you do, you notice something tied to his left ankle.
I bend down to him like this.
It is a severed head from an orc that's been tied to it by something. And you can see where there's been saddle burns, where he's been improperly saddled by someone that wasn't sure what to do.
Your boy got.
I'm gonna remove the saddle from him.
No, he doesn't have a saddle. Saddle burns.
Oh, he's just so saddlebags aren't on him. Oh, even worse, dude. All right, so I'm gonna immediately start tending to his wounds for him, these little burns, and I'm gonna try to make him better.
Out in the open? Or are you gonna take him inside?
No, I'm gonna bring him inside.
Oh, yeah, we can cuddle him.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know about you guys, but I really do think we should have someone watch tonight. Are you? I'm ready to.
Is there like a?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a
exhausted.
crow's nest in this?
Yeah, is there like a trap door on top where we can
Can I
get on the roof?
cut
Yeah,
to the
so
second
you
floor
guys-
and throw my bedroll out?
You guys can go up. Yes, you may do so. You can go. There's a little trap door that lets you on the roof. Just know that when you're on the roof, you only have 1/8 cover, and you are exposed, and there's no magical protection on the roof. It's like being outside of the elements. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I got first watch, but I mean, like,
I'll go up there. I'll
Okay.
keep watch.
she's got
Right.
it first time.
Wake me up.
Wait. Do we trust the person we just met?
Arvos is going up there with her.
Are you gonna take
I
one?
trust
I
Arvos.
mean,
Arvos trusts her.
I'm still mind blown that she picked me up.
Arvos' judgment. He's kind of a dum-dum.
Would you like to watch with him? I will take second watch, but I need to rest. My head is pounding.
You and Mutsu, you and Mutsu need to get
I
to
had
bed.
some.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
not
going up
looking.
there.
Actually, no, I'm not looking to go to sleep anytime soon. I had some pretty terrible,
Would you like to
terrible
join
fucking
them?
nightmares. Yeah, I'll join.
Three is the main. Damn, get 3 main characters up there. Just kill us all.
Who do you think I am?
A grenade just launched over the top.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Join them immediately.
Cool.
Spend a good minute with Fearnan.
Yeah, a drone
just
flies
fly
over
back
and just
and
lights you up.
Drone flies
I'm
over,
gonna go
drops
up
off
there
Chipotle.
probably like halfway into their ship.
Okay. You spend some time with Fearnan. You feel comfort. You feel at ease knowing where he is. And you feel completed, as if you're not as torn away from the world
Can't do
and
that.
as dejected from the world as you were before.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna go the
guys
hell to sleep.
have a very quiet, uneventful evening, even on watch tour.
Thank God.
There's a difficult feeling, an uneasy feeling amongst you guys as you guys wonder about Hammond and Lashen and Seton and Onder and Stava and Anna. The people care most about, your friends, your companions, nowhere to be seen. You've seen what this island's like, how dangerous it is, how daring it is. And as you sit safe within the confines of your Darn's instant fortress, you know that they are out there, against the elements, against the odds. You've come to realize that surviving a night on Youngkrook, it's not an easy feat. It's a deadly one. Night goes by without issue. And as dawn slowly rises, you guys awake. Everyone go ahead and roll your hit die, whatever dice that may be. and whatever you get is what you'll heal back. So roll 1 hit die.
Oh, hit that.
So a hit die is like if you're a druid, I believe it's a D8. If you're a rogue, it's a
D12 for me.
D6. I think you have a D12. Yeah.
If I get a 1, I'm fully healed. Yeah, 6.
Yeah. So just
7.
you can only heal up all the way.
Yeah.
And you
Hey.
are full health.
Sweet. I'm good.
You sort of tend your wing.
How's my?
You realize that it's nothing severe. In a few days, it'll be healed again, ready to go.
All my spells are recharged and everything.
Yep.
And then how's my arm? How's my arm doing? It's been a considerable amount of time, right?
The one that's gone?
Yeah, like the
There's no
stuff.
festering wound or anything.
So is it completely healed?
Can he nub you is what
It's
he's
not
trying to ask.
completely sealed up. It's still super tender. The nerves.
Okay.
Right,
It's probably like you don't
hitting
recognize it unless you
something or
ding it the right
binging.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's really bad.
Okay.
You said you got wood?
I'm hungry.
Get us some breakfast, dude.
I'm gonna see her messing with her wing, and I'm gonna go ask if she wants me to. Do you want me to heal your wing?
That'd be great.
Well, if I cast Cure Wounds on her wing, will it heal her wing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a spell.
Big tip, don't roll 1.
1.
10.
Okay. So
She's dead.
you notice,
Next time,
And you-
just falls over.
you've never really experienced a healer, as a warm sensation comes over that wing, and the sort of tendons and things around it begin to sort of form back
Pop and crack.
together, and the
Just
feathers that
snaps
were
right
ruffled become silky and slick again.
Weirdest
go.
feeling
Close.
I've ever felt, but thank you so much. It feels a lot better now.
That's good. You're welcome.
And for that, I should probably go hunting for you.
Yes.
No
No bugs.
bugs.
No bugs. I heard that you like bugs. Probably none of those.
Definitely not spiders.
So if you
All
see
those
like
shit
a
was
deer
pants.
or something of sizable meat proportions,
Small, like rabbits.
If you can carry
Like
Argo's
that,
bag,
those
you
are-
can carry a deer.
Argos!
That's
My man.
Hey.
You want to go fishing? Yeah. How far off is that creek?
I figured it would
we
be
remember-
like
you're right.
We're
Right
right
next
next
to
to
Oh,
it.
we were the
Yeah.
whole time. I wasn't sure if we.
Yeah, we followed it up in like
Fish off
we
the
went up like a
top.
waterfall almost.
That's not a good idea.
I'm actually gonna go get a tree real quick and get that chopped up,
Okay,
and then I'll meet you at the creek.
fine. That's fine. I'll just wait here. I'll wait for you to come back.
I'm gonna go basically find a tree and chop it down. For
The
wood.
nearest tree? Well, what's the nearest tree? 200 yards away? Oh, okay. I'll go with you.
This might be a
Too
bad
far away.
idea. Never mind.
Dude.
You know, you
One
can
more
make it
thing.
out.
We need wood though, don't we, to cook?
I'll give you some.
No,
wood.
we don't need. We already had wood in there.
I thought we didn't have anything.
No, there wasn't jack.
Oh, I thought you said you had.
I'm gonna pull a
I thought you
Hammond.
made a fire.
Everybody listen up.
No, I just have
I'm gonna pull a
torches.
Hammond. We got one more encounter left. I got a +4.
Shit. I'm starving. What are we gonna do for food?
Oh, I do have a tinder box.
They all
Not
have.
on you.
Yeah, because you've been around the ringer.
All right.
We all have fish.
So, what do you guys?
Yeah,
What do you guys decide to do? Adventures? Tell me.
I don't mind eating raw. I don't mind.
Petey,
I don't mind eating raw fish.
Petey, do you know the area?
I just want to mention though that somebody has been messing with Fearman. Like I don't know who. But-
wait.
He has saddle burns on him, and that isn't from me because I never put his saddle on wrong. So somebody is improperly saddled
Why are
him.
you looking at me?
Okay. Why are you looking
And-
at me?
And I'm gonna hold up the orc head. This was tied to his head, to his legs. So I don't know what that means.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So go ahead and roll what I call a history check. So basically, it's your D20 plus your intelligence modifier. So what's your intelligence score?
10.
10. So it's actually going to be a +0.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
19.
19. So you know
Everything.
that there are currently
Nice.
Super
two
genius, got it.
huge tribes of orcs feuding with one another. Both relatively nearby.
Does she know which one this is from? Is what you're saying? Does she know which clan that's from?
She wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
Well, I have a feeling that we're in grave danger because I know the area and there are 2 feuding orc tribes and we are not in the area to be at probably this moment in time, so we should keep moving along.
Definitely.
Where would you
not.
suggest the nearest area for us to
Do you know?
rest and gather food?
Do you know of any towns in the area or villages or anything?
There are no towns or villages
We're
nearby.
really out here in the bayou.
Where would you suggest we get some food? I'm starving. Are you not hungry?
I'm starving, my friend.
Well, we can't stay here. PD, would you be our guide up ahead?
I could do my best.
Okay. So, at this point, be able to exit
Yeah, I
just
can.
outside
She can fly now.
of the compound. I call it compound because it's pretty large, right?
It's huge. 20 by 20.
And perception check.
Okay. Go ahead.
19.
Damn, son.
You see familiar set of boot prints along the muddy bank of the creek.
About 100?
You see blood spatter next to it.
Ooh.
But the blood spatter, as you notice, seems to be dried and sort of not from a serious wound, or if it was, then the wound's pretty much healed or was some time ago. But the boot prints are fresh. They match Anders' foot size and sort of the boot style he chooses to wear.
Anders, right?
And they sort of march
Millet.
towards the river and along the river into the woods.
So, I'm gonna let them know this information.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of like turn back and be like, hey, this is what I just saw, which is what he just described.
I figured we were all kind of out front, and now that after that happened, we're all down by you by the creek.
PD, these footprints look like
What did you guys do
someone
with
we
the
lost.
castle?
Still up for now, right?
I'm waiting till everyone got out and then spell. So,
Do my bedroll first.
Yeah, you guys get everything out. It won't close with anything in it.
Oh.
Not even furniture or anything?
No, you guys, every time you guys use
clean it
it,
out.
you have to,
it out.
put stuff in it or
So
clean
we
it
can
up.
put it up somewhere, furnish it, and then be like, oh shit.
See, now if you guys end up with a bag of holding, if you guys have a cool DM, you eventually get a bag of holding where you can put furniture and stuff inside of it.
an ender chest.
Yeah.
Sort of like Hermione's bag, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PD,
Just like
these
toss the
footprints.
house out. Whoosh.
These footprints leading alongside the creek into the forest, they look like a friend of ours. One that was missing from our group earlier. Is it possible that we can head this direction, follow these footprints into safety, or is this seemingly leading into danger?
How about I'll fly up and just take a look around and see where these footprints head. I know I can't see super far, but at least into what direction there might be like wooded area or...
So go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
D20. 5 plus...
Big nose.
What do I check out?
Perception would be under your wisdom.
Oh, 4, yeah.
a 9.
So it's a 9. Okay, so I'll give you this. So you fly over into just inside the woods. You can see what appears to be a figure and a couple other things kind of out of place, but you're not sure what. Okay. But the trees are just a little too thick to get a real clear description of what's going on.
I'm gonna fly back
Now,
and relay.
and as you sort of flew over, you notice that its attention and its body sort of shifted up towards you. So it definitely perceived you.
So I'm gonna go back and relay what I saw, but I'm sort of scared. I saw something.
What was it?
Okay.
I don't know.
Something.
No,
Did
that's
he...
something.
Was it a person?
Couldn't tell. Looked like a big blob.
Blob.
Trying my best here.
You saw something,
It saw me.
and it saw you, and an arrow didn't whiz by your face. Good, because if it shot at you at all and it was our friend Ander, you would be on the ground. So,
Yep.
Ander,
Our boy's bad is what he
is
said.
it possible we can follow his footprints
Oh yeah, you don't know he's here, huh?
to...
Who else is here with us?
Can we head this way? Look to see if we can catch some fish and find our friend?
While we're riding, or while we're walking, no, you're good.
Oh, you're riding?
No, well, yeah, I'm riding.
Oh, you're
Cannon.
steadily a little
Yeah.
worn out.
That's all the beat up and burnt.
Yeah, bro.
Saddle burns.
He's just got a little bit of sour burn.
You're like, yeah.
You're riding bareback? Okay.
High or low? I'm gonna get there's gonna be a low hanging branch that I didn't see, and it's gonna knock me out.
Okay.
And I'm just slumped over.
Just for fun. You're gonna knock yourself out.
I'll leave you.
Does he always pass out like this?
Oh.
This is new.
This isn't a thing that I'm aware of. It's not something he usually does.
You're gonna volunteer to stay back at the castle, take care of Furinin, and keep over the fortress.
I don't know.
That's already been packed.
I thought we packed up the fortress.
Yeah, there's nothing there. We're just standing in an open.
It's true. Oh,
That way
I like this better.
What's happening?
I mean, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Backtrack 15 minutes
I
while
know.
playing, and the fortress is
No.
back up.
No, we're not going to have a disadvantage. Here's what we're going to do for tonight. This is actually a great place to stop. Okay? Because next week we will have an extra long episode and we will have a full table. Everyone should be back next week.
I'll be gone.
And
Charge everything, but we already knew that.
you're out?
Obviously didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a special appearance.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just kind of special.
He's gone otherwise.
Okay.
I'm gone for like another 2 months.
Football.
Sorry, Arvos.
I know.
But
You're
The luxury of life.
I do my best. Well, you're not here. I got you. And I'm gonna dive into every creek I see. All right,
was the
but
greatest thing.
we're gonna end here because next week this will tie into players returning, as well as
Garrett and Lawson be here.
yes, they will be here next week. So
We're coming back like Monday. I think.
we're super excited for it. Shorter episode this week. I know last week was a shorter episode, but going forward, episodes are actually going to be getting longer. Consistently. So,
more comfortable chairs.
thank you guys for tuning in to Adventaria Ascends. This has been great. Please just keep up on our YouTube and what we've got going on and sort of the fun projects we have planned.
Share.
Like I said, we have 3. Yeah,
Don't forget
like, share,
Patreon's up,
subscribe. It is. I got to finish tiers, but we have Inside Average Apes, a web series that's phenomenal. We have Dad Bods and Dick Jokes, and we have Dungeon Apes. And I'm thinking I'd like it to go before Worlds. We'll have sort of an esports.
Discussion pod.
Yeah, more like if you guys,
We need
those of you people that like
shots
sports,
from
and you
That's
guys
what
have
you
heard
guys need for that
some of the radio talk shows that kind of just go through what's going on in the world of sports. We're going to be doing that with the world of esports and providing content that's not shoved down your throat by Riot Games and
that's
Blizzard
awesome. That's
and
gonna
some
be
other
lovely.
companies that yeah. No offense against Riot. I love you guys.
I was like, go ahead and throw some more names
But,
out there, bud.
Something outside
from
of their
White Claw
scope.
lately.
So, yeah, by the way, White Claw, we've moved on. Bang, energy drink.
Bang!
Bang!
I'm on bang, you're on bang,
Bang.
Cameraman's on bang. Woo!
Bang!
We would love
Dang.
for a sponsorship,
Dang.
okay?
Each other.
And this is for you guys. We're out. You can go ahead and cut the feed.
Oh, you get the drink the whole time.
Oh, the whole time. Oh, the hat's off.